success is because it's unfamiliar. Familiarity is one of the most dangerous things.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace. I have 8 rules of success. The eighth rule is stay uncomfortable, right? Because familiarity, staying with what you know in the midst, even if you know it doesn't work, but because you know it, you cling to it. It undoes you every single time. Another friend, one of my oldest friends, actually from Calgary. We have a very interesting relationship. But I told her she had just finished a long relationship with an individual, and she was like, I told her, it's like, you can do whatever you want, but you can't go back to him or your other previous relationship. What'd she do? She went with both. And I was like, right? It's
Well,
like I looked at it.
We go with what's familiar, even if it's not good for us. So we go with it because we know how to make life work dysfunctionally because we're used to that. If we don't know how to do something completely different.
So make it work. I think that just what happens is, like it's what you said. We know this. We know this. Doesn't work, and that's why we're insane. But that's that's another conversation right there. But,
we're getting very metaphysical here, yes.
Yeah, but I have learned in my life, one of the reasons I've just been doing everything I can think of to do something different and be different is because I am seeking. It's funny when it comes to like culturally speaking. There's almost nothing I want. I don't care about the house. I don't care about the car. Sure, I'd like a wife and kids someday. I'd be perfectly honest. Yeah, I do. That's about the only thing I want. But I don't really care about much else, right? In this world, like I want to see the world. I want to hear people's stories. I want to tell stories. That's it. Like I don't need a lot, which is a conundrum for I'm sure civilizations everywhere, because that means we don't care about cars, money, booze. Nope. It can't be bought. It's pretty hard.
You're about people. You're about people.
Yeah, I'm about people. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all I care about. And the thing about that is, right? Right. So I'm a hard one because it's like, well, for me, then it's easier for me. I have to get uncomfortable and explore things because, one, I need to discover what else is there to life, because all this familiar crap doesn't do a damn thing for me. Like none of it. So, I mean, I'd like $1 million too, but I actually.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. Right. But on the flip side, I'm not sure what I do with it, to be perfectly honest with you, because
I've got 3 kids, and I think I'd probably give a lot of it, give them some stuff and put stuff in trust for their kids' college funds. It's just it's a way to help them,
But I mean, like for you, like money is a tool. Here's the thing: like money is a tool to get something, right? And I have found that with money, and specifically, you seek money, you end up with debt, which maybe should tell you what my new money really is. But what I find is that when you seek things like, okay, I sought creative change. I'm doing everything that I can. I don't know what the end result's going to be. I think for me, something's going to magically click, and I'm going to be probably doing this weird ass life nobody else does, which I am totally down for. But that's my choice. I have a choice to embrace those uncomfortable things. I'm going for things, not money, which is just a weird. I think I just learned that going for this money thing leaves a lot of people broke. I'm already poor, so I mean, I'm already there. So why go where everybody else is going? Instead, why not just go and just explore the possibility? Life's long on possibilities is how I look at it. Why not spend my life exploring all the different possibilities of what I can do, and do the things that are worthwhile, and to the rest, fuck it.
Well, I mean, you probably can't tell this by looking on a camera here, but this finger, my forefinger, my left hand, kind of goes like a bit of kind of turns away a little bit. It's kind of weird. I'm a musician. I always have been really involved in music, and I love performing and practicing. I mean, it's great. It's my jam. I love it probably as much as I love writing books. I mean, that's a lot. But I used to work in my mid-20s at a juvenile detention center as a frontline worker, working with kids under the Young Offenders Act. They were To get to our facility, you had to do something that would get an adult 5 years or more, or if you were a flight risk. You know, we were sort of the end of the line. There was no maximum security, it was medium security, but that's as far as you could go. We were the last place you could go to. So we had some kids that were just kind of messed up and mixed up. But we had some kids that were so badly raised by abusive parents that they were already quite dangerous themselves, even in their mid-teens. But one of the guys one day, we're in the gym program and we're playing whatever sport it was. And at the end of the gym class, we have to get them all lined up to walk back to the main facility for whatever the next activity is. One young guy, he's running laps around the gym. He's not being obnoxious. He's just kind of hyper, and he's all hyped up from playing, say, floor hockey was that day. And I tried to grab his arm as he went by just to slow him down, and not like to tackle him, but just to kind of, hey, dude, slow down. And he had his sleeves rolled up just like I have here. And my finger went in the fold, inside the fold of the sleeve, and he just spun away, laughing, playing. He wasn't trying to hurt me, but my finger was caught in his shirt sleeve, and every joint was dislocated. The next day, my entire finger, back to about midway down my hand, was the color of a Concord grape. There wasn't a tiny centimeter that wasn't a dark purple bruise. And I couldn't hold a chord on an acoustic guitar, let alone a bass guitar, for 2 years. And I remember thinking, like, I was about 26, 27 at the time, thinking, like, am I done? Is that it? And I realized at that point in time how much of my identity, who I was wrapped up in being on the stage, in the band. People notice you, people see you because you're in the band. I don't want to be in the audience. I mean, I enjoy going to a concert and enjoying the live show, but I'd much rather be on stage and have people noticing me. And that was like a come to Jesus moment kind of thing where is your identity? If it's in these fingers that can be so easily broken or dislocated, if this can be taken away and you don't know who you are anymore, you need to rethink who you are and what gives you value. So, I mean, I'm writing books. I'm trying to make a living as a writer. What if I don't? What if I can never generate enough income that's the only thing I do? Does my identity come crashing down? If it does, then I've done it wrong. You know, what I write, what I create, what I play. And obviously I'm playing again, and thank God for that, because I love it so much. But I can't have my identity be wrapped up in what I do, in my gifts and talents. They are expressions of who I am. They are not who I am, and they can't be. So, I mean, again, these are the kind of life lessons you pick up along the way. If you tried to explain that to me why your identity shouldn't be in your musicianship, I would have said, yeah, talk to the hand. I want to be on stage. I want it so bad I could taste it. I mean, literally, I'd watch some band